Good morning, friends. I want to thank Ralph Reed and his team for having me here once again. I have devoted my whole ministry and life to saving unborn children from abortion. As director of Priests for Life, also known as endabortion.us, we are privileged today to be celebrating 1 year since that disastrous Roe v. Wade decision was wiped off the judicial landscape of America. You know, you can't have freedom or education or health care or security or anything else if your life is ended before you're born. Every right depends on the right to life itself. Nothing takes more human life in our country or in our world than abortion. And we are faced with a Democrat Party that is extreme on every issue, including on this one. They want no limit, no restriction whatsoever. They are unapologetic about the so-called right to kill babies, even of healthy mothers carrying healthy babies in the 7th, 8th, and 9th months of pregnancy. And we are committed to continue to expose that extremism as we go into these elections. Brothers and sisters, let me make a connection for you between what's been going on with abortion and what's going on now with transgender. Maybe we've reached the point today in America where we can't say a man is a man or a woman is a woman. Maybe because for 50 years we've been saying a baby's not a baby. What kind of lie did Roe v. Wade tell us when they couldn't even define a human life? Maybe we have a Supreme Court justice who can't define what a woman is because the Supreme Court itself hasn't even been able to define what a human being is. And this must end now. This is no longer simply a battle between policies. There used to be a time when we embraced common values in America and we disagreed on policies about how to implement those values. Now every American has to realize this is a battle between us who hold these values and people who say these values don't even exist. People who say truth doesn't exist and freedom isn't even worth defending. These are tyrants, these are Marxists, and they must be stopped. And that's why the church cannot be neutral. When the church stands up and looks at the Biden administration and sees tyranny and looks at the Democrat Party and sees people trying to indoctrinate our children and mutilate our children and destroy our border and crush our religious freedom and deny the right to life, when the church names that evil, when the church names the Democrat Party as responsible for that evil, that is not the church being political, that is the church being the church. Now we have to be able to name evil wherever we find it, and we're not saying that we're going to be silent about rhinos in the Republican Party who likewise embrace evil. What I'm saying is this: we don't stand on a Republican platform, we don't stand on the Democrat platform, we stand on the platform of Jesus Christ. But if we stand on the platform of Jesus Christ, we need to be able to name and call out by name those that are denying that gospel and those who are attacking that faith. Now, I've been doing that for years, and as a result, you know, last year I was at this conference and I was dressed a little differently. I was wearing the collar of a Roman Catholic priest, and I was called Father. And since then, because I've been so outspoken on these very things, some of the hierarchy of the Catholic Church decided to convince Pope Francis to kick me out of the priesthood. There is a cancel culture in America. There is a weaponization of government in America. And I'm telling you here today, there is a weaponization also of the government of the church, and it must be opposed. If there are people in this government who think that they're going to silence you by threatening you with the loss of their employment, they are wrong. You will not be silenced. If there are people in the church who think they're going to silence me by kicking me out of the priesthood, well, guess what? I have not stopped speaking and will not stop. So thank you. Please connect with me and my ministry at endabortion.us. God bless you.